Welcome back to NBA Cinema. So we got to talk about Stephon Marbury's reaction to the trade with Karl Anthony Towns, Julius Randle, Donte DiVincenzo, and everything that's surrounding that. And like many New Yorkers, Stephon Marbury is sad to see Donte go. Marbury did break down some factors in his video that went into the trade and the business of basketball. Marbury is a New York, forget just New York Knicks. He's a New York legend. He's good anywhere in that state. You know, Stephon Marbury was so big time coming up through the ranks, going to Georgia Tech. Well, forget that. Let's go back. Lincoln High School, then Georgia Tech, then playing for various teams, the Timberwolves coming back to playing in New York and New Jersey. So everyone loves Stephon Marbury. So we're about to listen to his take, man. Let's peep.
Peace, 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 love, love. Man, I know Donte. Oh, man. That crushed me. But it's a business. You know what I'm saying? It's a business. I just seen it. I just got off the bird 15 hours. It's a big trade. How I feel about it? I like it. I mean, Julius Randle, he was hurt, so, you can understand why that move was made on the business side. But, I mean, you get Big Cat. You get Big Cat and got it. Oh, with the hefty lefty. Got a big that can shoot. I mean, Cat gotta know right away where he's going. This is not the Target Center. This is the Garden. All right? And we boo here. All right? So you got to bring everything. I want to see everything. Inside, outside, mid-range. Big fella, he could get three crazy. I watched him in the playoffs, and because he wasn't hitting no threes, he wouldn't mix it up. I was like, big fella, what's up? Like, big fella, you gotta mix it up. That's the only thing, the physicality part. That's the part. We're going to need him to be super active down there in the post, creating opportunities. But I think, it's a great opportunity for us to actually do what it is that we said that we want to do. We said we want to go to the chip. So you gotta take into the account that Julius Randle is hurt. He's coming off a major shoulder surgery. Okay, he's not getting the rock like how he was getting the rock before. It's not going down like that. The hefty lefty is in control. The whole Donte thing, I mean, obviously we had to do that. We had to do that to sweeten up the deal. We're sending somebody away that's hurt. You know what I'm saying? They got to see what he's going to be able to do. Plus, he's a free agent, so he's going to come off their books next year. That's going to open up cap space for the Timbs. So, this could be good. This could be good. I think both teams got something that's beneficial. Donte leaving, that hurt a little bit. That hurt. But you got Bridges, you got the heart of New York. It's a business, it's real. I hate to see it happen, but you get Cat basically in exchange for Donte and a guy who had shoulder surgery. From a business side, I think is being looked upon as it was a solid move, and it fits for both sides. So, again, on Cat, I look at Cat and I'm like, big fella, You start shooting them threes and you don't hit. It's time to go down there in that post, baby. It's time to work on that pinch. Get me to the all I want two. I want to go to the free throw line, or I want a great shot. You feel me? I mean, I think if we keep it like that, my man gonna play a big role. It's a big move. And CP, the franchise, said that he don't think they done. He said in the summertime, Karl Anthony, he said big fella it's an option. He said that in the summertime. So obviously CP got his ear to the ground. He got his ear to the ground. All right. CP, the franchise, keeping us abreast. And if anybody got any problem with my man CP, the franchise, let me know, cause he's pure authentic. He's authentic when it comes to the New York Knicks. Okay? They used to call us the New York Tricks, right? Because we make trades and we get rid of the whole team. But now we making real moves. Leon and West, they making exceptional moves. You heard? They're doing what they're supposed to do. And it looks good. It looks really good. For all of the Knicks fans out there. Man. So, the excitement and the level of anticipation for October 25th has just heightened. It just went up completely. It just went up. DiVincenzo suck right now. DiVincenzo sick right now. Nah, he ain't sick. He good. He's good. He's real good. But it's basketball and it's business. It's mixed together. It's the same thing. And I think that when, you get this opportunity to be able to get a guy like that, you probably will do the same thing. And it's understandable. It's very understandable. Cat is a better spacer. Plus, can guard Porzingis. I mean, we're not getting people to guard players. We're getting people to win a chip. You got to go through Boston no matter what. It ain't no stopping. It's straight through. I mean, you look at Julius and you look at Cat. I think two players actually trying to peak and get to that peak performance play in their careers. But I think with Julius getting hurt and then he had to get shoulder surgery. I don't care who you are. Shoulder surgery is going to take you at least 6 months, end of the season, to get right. You got to get used to getting hit by picks. You got to get used to setting picks. It's a lot of stuff that got to go on before that shoulder can get right. So, we trying to win. And, and I get it. It's loyalty only when you good in the league. If you ain't good, it's a wrap. It's over with. You don't see nobody doing major work, killing, destroying, and then getting traded. It's usually something. So it's all understandable at the end of the day. But the most important thing is the chip. And clearly that's what we're doing. So I think at this point we will get the opportunity to see a team that is being fulfilled with the pieces that are needed. That's what's happening right now. But yeah, I wanted to come on, talk a little bit about that. I think it's very interesting, the move that's made, especially so close to the season. So watching the moves that's being made, I think I might go with CP and what he said. There might be someone else. But we'll see. Until then, you guys have a blessed weekend. Enjoy the weekend. Be safe. Like my brother say, my oldest brother who passed away. Be nice and don't hurt nobody. All right, peace.
I agree with a lot of what Stephon Marbury said in his assessment. Karl Anthony Towns is going to have to embrace that physicality, knowing that New York Bulls, he's from New Jersey, so I'm pretty sure he's well aware, but you have to play for that. It's not like playing in the Minnesota Timberwolves market, so to speak, and I don't think there's no way to simulate that until you are there. Now, I do think things will be opened up for Cat. You got OG Anunoby, who can bring some toughness and is a decent shot blocking wing, but they're going to use him kind of as a 4 at times. He'll play the 3-4. Mikal Bridges is a much above average defender on the wing, also helps with blocks and different things. So you have wings that will contribute to the physicality of the team, which, isn't Cat's strongest suit at times, but the toughness of those wings will help buffer that some. And also you have Mitchell Robinson. The thing and the key is Mitchell Robinson remaining healthy. It would be nice for them to still have Isaiah Hartenstein as well, just to have 2 centers and let him play a lot of minutes at the 4 and spot minutes at the 5, instead of Cat having to be the 5 for long periods of time, at different times. But I like the move. The more and more I think about it, I wish they could have kept DiVincenzo. Wish there was a way, but I think this has opened up more of an opportunity for Deuce McBride to play off the ball. I'm expecting Tyler Kolek to give them some great minutes right away. He's a seasoned player and he is a facilitator who has the ability to score the basketball. And so they're probably looking at giving him time sooner than later. This will enable Deuce McBride to move off the ball and really focus on being that attack guard that he is. So maybe they looked at it as, we got Deuce, we got DiVincenzo. We done brought Deuce up through the G League program. A lot has been invested in Deuce. And also we asked a lot of him last season to both facilitate and score. Now he can go back to his primary function as being a scoring attacking guard who can make some plays instead of being a point guard at times and having to run the offense. So, maybe they looked at it like that too. As far as Donte, they're saying Donte didn't want a reduced role, which is ironic because he may still get that in Minnesota. But I think the way that Minnesota went out to Dallas, because last year should have been a year in the finals, I think this possibility doesn't even happen if they go ahead and advance past the Dallas Mavericks and, potentially play the Celtics and give them a much better series, I feel like, than Dallas did. And, they play them in the finals and potentially win and Cat ain't going nowhere. Or if they get to the finals and they compete, Cat probably ain't going nowhere. So, I was looking at that team, though. The funny thing is, if they would have won and kept winning out, I was looking at it like the Knicks should go after Naz Reid. But Cat is the person who became available. So I'm like, okay, they're going to go ahead and make that move. And, you have to try different things. You can't stay stagnant. And I think the writing on the wall was there for the Julius Randle thing. So it had to happen, man. Hate to see one of the Nova boys go. Julius Randle, I know the Knicks fans are like, thanks for your service. They love what he did because he was the first domino to come there. But I think they are moving in the right direction. I got to give them that, man. I think that's dope, what's going on with the Knicks. And they want to match up with Kristaps Porzingis, Miles Turner, those guys that allow some of the lineups they have to play 5 out. Now they can play 5 out. Nesmith, those type of players being out there on the floor, playing some minutes at the 4 and shooting from distance. So, they did all this to match up, man. So when I look at the deal and I see clearly who they were looking at, the Pacers, the Celtics, Paul George going over there to Philly. Now I see the vision clearly, for what they're trying to do. Now, Cat has to embrace the physicality again, and I think he has to be tougher in certain situations. But the skill and the ability, you can't deny, and they had to take a flyer on it, man. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.